take care of to 12.
This is Jester Gaming.
Alright, so like point your workshop at all these guys.
Yes,
none of
we
them
are
assigned to
doing
anybody.
Fallout.
Except this one, because like I said, Marcy can take care of 2 more. Okay, so she can take care of 2 more. So those 2 she's taken care of. But the other 4 are not assigned to anybody. So we have to find another guy and assign him to the food resources as well, so that we can bump up our food to 12.
Gonna be
Let's use this
actually
guy here.
scrapping.
Okay? So here's how you assign a worker to food. Open up your workshop menu. Point at the person that you want to
Stuff that I know I'm
and
not gonna get anything
screen, it says command. So I'm gonna press E for command.
more for.
Now you just go over to what you want to command him to do. Go over to a mute fruit plant that's not assigned to anybody. You can tell that because the Pip-Boy is red. And just press C at the bottom where it says E assigned. Just press E or whatever that button is for you. And the game will assign that guy, June Long, to these resources. Now just look away and you look back and you see that now all these mute fruit plants are assigned because we bumped up our available food resources that can be taken care of by people to 12. Alright? So he's in charge of those. So that's our mute fruit garden. Let's plant a potato garden. Once again, up to resources. And it's bad weather, so we're taking some rats here. Don't worry about that. Resources, food. Scroll on over to potato. And
Want to make sure.
Potato plants are 0.5. So if we assign another worker to this, we can get that worker to take care of a dozen potato plants. Let's plant a dozen potato plants right here. Here's 6.
What?
Plant just back up. There we go. Now once again, point at these potato plants and you see the little Pip-Boy below requires is red. That means they're not assigned to anybody because we no longer have enough people to take care of them. So now we have to go find another person and assign a 3rd person to food so that we can bump up the amount of food that we can take care of to 18. And I'm just going to wait out this storm. Okay, it's a nice sunny day.
And yeah, we will be switching and possibly even upping
Sturgis, you can also work.
difficult level.
Sometimes these guys no, that's June Long.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't be very good company right now.
One thing you can do is if you can't find anybody, a good trick is to go back to where you planted the beds. Okay, here's all the beds, right? And just wait till 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody comes back to the beds to sleep at 2 in the morning, or anytime like overnight. So we'll just sit here and wait. It's the trick.
And yeah, we're gonna need a lot of steel, a lot of wood.
It's now 2 in the morning, but this is just like Skyrim. They won't automatically be there sleeping necessarily. They'll be on their way back. See, there's Marcy coming back. Okay, so get them quickly back to the bed. Just wait another hour. It's just like Skyrim. There we go. And everybody is in bed. So now you can easily, take roll call of who's available. All right, so there's Sturgis. June Long has already been assigned to food resources. Marcy Long has already been assigned to resources. We have 2 available, Sturgis and Mom Murphy. Let's assign Sturgis. So we open up the workshop. Press E for command.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Tonight, they won't mind. You're allowed to be a slave driver. Go over to your tater plantation and same thing. Point at it.
Yeah, this part's probably going to be one of the most boring, but
see at the bottom of the screen it says assign.
Good way to level up in the beginning.
I've been assigned, right? So that's our whole garden taken care
Plus,
of. That's our
we're Rick Sanchez.
adhesive.
I'm not going out into the wasteland without, like, upgraded weaponry, some tricks up my sleeve.
Running. We're a little short on corn, but we can take care of that.
And in about 2 hours or so.
How do you get food from this garden? Easily, you can go up and harvest it, but it may not be ready yet. It's not ready yet.
I've
experimented extensively.
So 2 hours until I have to leave to go do a couple things, help my brother out.
Wait 24 hours. You have to do it in this order too. I've tried everything else. I tried the opposite. Anyways, that's fine. Wait 24 hours. Okay, we waited 24 hours and now just fast travel away and back. So we might as well go down to Grey Garden.
Yeah, you could actually destroy all the fences if you really want to.
Okay, so fast travel to Grey Garden.
I don't do that.
Okay, we got some bad weather here.
At least not just yet.
Just didn't respawn yet. Just good. Potato respawn. You fruit outside to respawn though. Corn respawn. That's good. Looks like everything in the greenhouse.
I need to hand over those meat.
Whatever you do, don't sell them mute fruit. You'll just give you 2 caps for mute fruit. Complete waste.
And certain things, yes, I'm saving.
Okay, so we were able to
like this, we can more than just the steel off that. I know that.
Oh, it is. Now it is. Okay. So collect everything up again. Out.
Well, this is just super. We love to have visitors.
Okay, so we collect all the mute fruit and the corn and the potato at Grey Garden. Now let's fast travel back to our homestead.
Might be able to get just enough. Waiting on the cars, but I'm pretty sure for rusted gutted ones they give you nothing. But
there you go. The corn is ready to pick.
There's electronics and components. I know that.
Corn.
These should be fine. The oven, I think you get components or circuitry.
Let's just go pick everything.
These do not scrap because we're gonna have a crap load of bottles. We will be constantly just making our own.
Now, our corn patch is a little thin, and Marcy can take on a little more corn. She can take on 5 more. We have some corn to plant. So, let's bring up the workshop again. Resources, food, corn, and we have corn to plant. So we can plant 5 more and use 5 to make some adhesive right away. Some vegetables. Let's put 1 there, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So that's 9 corn plants, 10, 11, and there's a melon here, 12. These are 0.5. So that adds up to 6. So Marcy can handle all of those. All right? And if you point at all this corn that we just planted, you see that none of the pip boys are red because Marcy can handle all this corn. Okay? So that's our corn garden full. And we also have enough resources now because we've been running around. Time has passed. And if we go check the workshop, we should have supply of purified water now. Go to the workshop, press transfer, scroll on down. And there we go. The purified water maker has managed to make 6 purified water, so it's plenty for our purposes now. So let's take all these. And now we can make some vegetable starch. Alright, so how much we got on board now? We have 5 corn. We're a little short on corn, but all we have to do is just do the respawn trick, and then we'll, get some more corn. 5 corn, tons of mute fruit, and tons of potato. We're a little short on corn, but that'll rectify itself in time. Let's go make some vegetable starch.
Help out or get lost.
Over to the works or the cooking station, down to utility, and we can make 1 batch of vegetable starch. We're a little short on corn, like I said, but we can fix that in a minute. Vegetable starch is stored under junk. Here we go, we have 1 vegetable starch, and as you can see, it's worth 5 adhesive. Take that over to the workstation.
And do a full loop.
And we now have 5 adhesive. That's it. That's pretty much the whole deal. You can like modify that according to how much you want to crank out. If you want more crops or if you want to harvest your crops again, simply rinse and repeat. Rinse, repeat. The exact same procedure. Let's just do it right now. Go here. You can either wait or sleep 24 hours. It probably makes more sense to sleep to get a bonus. For demonstration of purposes, I'm waiting because I find sleeping is a little glitch. Sometimes the game will crash if you sleep. Okay, and that's that. It's not enough to sleep 24 hours. You have to fast travel away and fast travel back, so might as well go down to Grey Garden. I don't need potato or mute fruit, but we could use some corn. See, it's all... Seems like it spawns inside first. Okay, so here we go. The corn is spawned. We're just going to grab the corn because that's all we need. 3, 4 corn. Fast travel back to Sanctuary, and our corn there will have respawned.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain
There we go. Our corn has respawned. Works every time. Wait 24 hours, fast travel away, and fast travel back. All your crops respawn. That easy. Grab your crops. Now a bunch of corn.
And just so you know, we have started anew, so some of you might be a little confused on.
And now we can make 5 vegetable starch.
Certain things. Just unfortunately hit a glitch, a problem that is not fixable. Or at least not fixable in any way I knew. And I decided, hey, I want to switch from Tony Stark to Rick Sanchez. And do things a little different. We're going to probably progress a lot quicker.
Over to Jen. Pop those suckers in. And now we got more adhesive. You want to check out how much adhesive you have? Go to the weapons bench. Try to mod something. Say, for example, light receiver. And there's your adhesive supply. 45 adhesive. Now, how much adhesive do you need? I mean, that's entirely up to you. And let's face it, you don't really need unlimited adhesive, alright? With a farm we constructed in this tutorial, we can harvest 13 corn, 15 potato, and 20 mute fruit every time we do a harvest, including what we can get from Grey Garden. Alright, and now we'll make 4 batches of vegetable starch, which equals 20 adhesive. And it takes I'd say about 2 minutes to do the round trip. So we're making approximately 10 adhesive per minute. Now, of course, if that's not fast enough for you, you could tweak the configuration any way you like. For example, since corn here is the bottleneck, you could say not plant any potato at all at Sanctuary and plant 21 corn instead of 9. Then you could include Abernathy Farm in your fast travel harvest run, and you could collect 21 corn, 31 potato, and 20 mute fruit each round trip. At that point, the mute fruit would be your bottleneck. But that would equal 6 batches of vegetable starch instead of 4, which would translate into 30 adhesive. But then you'd have to factor in the extra fast travel time to include Abernathy Farm in the run, plus extra crop collecting time, etc., etc. I leave that all to you to crunch the numbers, okay? You could also build a recruitment beacon at Sanctuary to get more workers there and then build a much bigger farm. The possibilities are endless and, beyond the reasonable
Just so you know,
of this tutorial.
very
But
limited.
I hope you now have a good grasp on all procedures involved to set up an adhesive farm. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and if you thought this video was remotely entertaining and or informative, please give the old Slackster a thumbs up. Yeah. Alright, see you next video.
Spring into savings this moving season with Pods. Save up to 25% now on moving and storage.
Hey, Cosworth. Okay, so we're waiting for the Vault Tech guy to show up. He's right there. He's now working the house across the street. He's going to walk across here and ring our doorbell, and then we'll be able to select all the attribute points and create the build that I have specially concocted for this new hardcore survival beta difficulty setting. Alright? We're going to wait for this guy here. There's really nothing else. This is just routine stuff.
Sounds like someone made a mistake.
You know, I was nervous at first, but confident in the position.
Okay, let me just fast forward to when the Vault Tech guy brings our doorbell, and then we can get into the build.
Can you get that?
Good morning. Vault-Tech calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Then I'm glad you put up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of your total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Okay, here we go. We get to spend our 21 attribute points to create our Fallout 4 Survival Beta build. I'm going to go with the Power Armor build. And let me just tell you right now, Survival beta, you cannot play the way you normally play Fallout 4. Just forget it. Just let go, drop it, drop that. No, that's it. No, it's all over. You cannot play it normally. All right. You cannot say, for example, set up Sanctuary as your settlement, your base. Go out, do some adventuring, pick up a whole bunch of stuff, fast travel back to Sanctuary, mod some weapons, mod your armor, then fast travel back to the furthest point that you got to and continue adventuring. That playstyle is over, alright? It's completely over. If you try to play Fallout 4 Survival Beta like that, you're going to end up doing a lot of walking, okay? A lot of walking. And I think this is basically why a lot of people are complaining about no fast travel. They're just trying to play Fallout 4 normally, okay? If you play it, if you adapt your playstyle to Survival Beta, you're going to do fine. It's going to be completely different. There's basically two ways you can approach this, okay? One way is setting up supply lines between settlements, all right? Because your biggest problem is going to be having junk available to you to do weapon mods and to do armor mods, okay? That junk normally is kept in your workshop, and normally you fast travel back to your settlement and do those mods, or apply those mods at your weapon workbench and your armor workbench, okay? Now, it's all about how do you get back to your settlement, typically Sanctuary, without having to walk halfway across the map every hour or so to make some new mods, all right? So basically, there's two things you can do. One thing is you can set up supply lines. I don't know if you know this, but you can set up supply lines when you have Charisma at 6 and you have the local leader rank 2 perk, okay? Local leader rank 2, local leader rank 1. Local leader rank 1, you can set up supply lines. And once you set up a supply line between two settlements, those two settlements share all their junk, right? So that's one way around this problem about having to get back to your base. You basically just forget about Sanctuary being your main base of operations, and you set up many bases of operations. You set up many settlements and supply lines so that you're always near a place where you can apply weapon mods or apply armor mods. Okay, that's one thing. So to do that, you have to take Charisma up to 6. All right. Now, I don't want to do that. Okay, I think that for me, the Charisma tree, it doesn't really offer much for my playstyle. And I don't want to spend all those points in Charisma. And there's 3 extra points I'm going to be spending just to create supply lines, and I don't think that's necessary. What I'm going to do is create this kind of like this vagabond mobile home kind of build, where I just carry what I need with me all the time, all right? So this is a power armor build, all right? Vagabond, power armor, melee build, melee/commando build that I'm going to create here, okay? And to do this, I'm going to take strength up to 9, and I'm going to use the special book, the Sanctuary, to bring it up to 10 in order to get the pain train perk, all right? Perception, I'm going to leave at 1. We can get the perception bobblehead and bring that up to 2. That won't really have much effect on this build. The strength bobblehead is down in the mass fusion building in zone 15. That's a little out of reach for me. I want to be able to have pain train, which requires strength 10, available much earlier than that. So forget about the strength bobblehead. Endurance, I want endurance up to 4 in order to have 2 things, the lead belly perk and the chem resistant perk, okay? Along with everything else, you also have, like, you know, when you take too many drugs, you become addicted, and then your stats take a ding from being addicted to drugs. I want to be able to eliminate that, okay? We already got enough on our plate with hunger, thirst, diseases, and whatnot, okay? So let's just eliminate that from the equation and have the ability to get the chem resistant perk, okay? Charisma, like I said, I don't want to take it up to 6 just in order to establish supply lines. I'm just going to take it up to 3 in order to get the Lone Wanderer perk. I never play with a companion, and the Lone Wanderer perk, by the way, is a great way to increase your carry weight. The first rank increases your carry weight by 50, right there and then, okay? So you can increase your carry weight immediately if you have a perk point to spend. Intelligence for a power armor build, I want to be able to get up to 9 for the nuclear physicist perk. All right, that's essential to make our fusion cores last a lot longer. Right, so that's very important. So you can get intelligence up to 8. All right, and the intelligence bobblehead is in the Boston Public Library. That's very easily accessible, rather, and we can use that to bump it up to 9, and then we'll be able to get the nuclear physicist. Perfect. All right. Agility. Like I said, this is going to be a melee / commando build, so I need agility up to at least 2 in order to get the commando perk. By the way, all these bobbleheads are way out of reach for an early game character. The endurance bobblehead is in zone 6, I believe, deep in zone 6. The charisma bobblehead is in this Carson State, an insane and silent. That's also out of reach for an early game character. Intelligence bobblehead, I already talked about. Agility bobblehead, that's also very deep in zone 6. And the luck bobblehead, that's also very deep in zone 6. So that's my build.
And as I'm doing this, I'm decreasing the
power armor,
size.
Vagabond, burn my bridges, melee / commando build, especially concocted for survival beta. Now, as many of you know, I'm running a walkthrough over on my other channel, Major Slack Attack. It's a real walkthrough of Fallout 4 that means I practice and study before I upload videos. And my character over there is called General Badass. And you may or may not know, the General Badass has a little brother called Sergeant Psycho. Right? So that's the name of my character. Sergeant Psycho. Done and done.
That's everything. I'm just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
It's peace of mind. It's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. Psycho, Sean has been changed. He absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that maternal affection. He's so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Come on.
Slack.
That's all.
Codsworth just call you Mr. Psycho? Yes, they do. There's a list of names that you can name your character that Codsworth would actually call you if you name your character that. I'll put a link in the video description of all the names you can select for your character and have Codsworth actually say your name. Right? Okay, so let's deal with Sean here. How you doing, little guy? Doing good? This game's all about you.
Turn the radio over. Hey, look. Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could have a breakfast. Later should roll up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mom, come and see me.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Okay, now you know what happens. People Holocaust, Hell on Earth, etc., etc.
Flashes. Trying to get confirmation.
What?
Seems to have lost contact with our affiliate stations.
That's everything right now.
That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in Northern Pennsylvania.
It's on. That's it.
Oh my God.
It's on.
Get to the vault. Now!
Okay, now at this point, just thought there autosave. Let me just quickly cover this. There's 2 autosaves that happen in the beginning here. One autosave happens right after you design your character, like like all the facelift stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you that. That's the one. Right after you finish creating your character, how he looks, you get an autosave there, and then you get another autosave right after they announce the nuclear holocaust. Okay, which is right now. And then there's a third autosave when you step out of the cryogenic chamber in Vault 111, and a fourth autosave just before you leave Vault 111, and that's it. that's all the auto saves. There are no more auto saves whenever you spend a perk point, alright? And after that, the only time you can save the game is when you sleep in a bed. Right, so that's the way this works. So you do have, if you're wondering how do you save the game in this beginning part here, that's how. The game will feed you a series of auto saves at pre-selected points. Alright, so I'm going to call it a video here, and the next video we're going to get right to the gameplay, and it's going to be on. Alright, it's on. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and see you next video. Evacuate Vault 111 immediately. Oh yeah, hey, thanks for joining me again. All right, Fallout 4 Survival Beta gameplay starts right now. We are here in Sanctuary.
Oh my god, go get dog meat.
You know, you all know the story.
Just help me pack it up.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
I am
Not on the list.
You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Okay.
Poor guy, eh?
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
We're in the program.
Get in. We're on the list. Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Follow me.
God
Come
help
on.
us all.
Come on, wait for the mole rats to show.
Everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center. All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my God! Hold on! Move faster! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Okay, now technically speaking, they shouldn't have survived that. You know, that was... But anyway, it's a video, right? We can suspend disbelief.
We did.
Please step on No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. Better future underground. Yes, up the stairs.
Female. This one's good. Step over to the table. Take a seat. Just step over.
Okay.
Thanks.
Pick up a seat right over there.
And what now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
Alright, let's go, Egghead. Step lively.
Oh, you're gonna love it. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. Everything we had.
How long do you think we'll be down
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get first. Prepared for the future, right? Just step in here and put your bolts in. The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in. Just relax.
Time for a home run.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm leaving that cutscene in as a preparation for the ugliness that we are about to face out in survival beta wasteland. Alright? And believe me, it's gonna get ugly. Can't wait to get underway here. Here we go. Okay, so you get another auto save here as soon as you step out of the cryogenic chamber, as I told you before. So there's a save that you can rely on. Now, these auto saves that the game is making are not available while you're playing the game. They're only available when you first boot up the game. After that, only the last 3 saves you make are available in the load screen, okay? So, whatever they are, see, these are the auto saves, right? Those 3 are all auto saves. Once you start saving out in the wasteland using beds, only the last 3 saves you make are available. Alright, so you can't roll back too far. Alright, so let's get the wedding ring from I'm dead right here. That's worse than money. Hi, Joanne. We saw the whole thing. We're gonna avenge your death. For now, I'm gonna take your wedding ring, and that's it. We're on our way. Okay, now there's one very important thing you should do in Vault 111, regardless of the build you're using. Of course, pick up the security baton. That is collect as many bottles as you can lay your hands on. All of a sudden, bottles are immensely important. Why? Because you can fill them up with water, right? All bottles can be filled up with water, and you can take those out in the wasteland with you. And the drinking fountains here in Vault 111 are purified water. So you fill up all these bottles with purified water and prepare yourself for the wasteland. Down goes the rad roach. That's the way to continue. And here is where most of the bottles are. 1, 2, 3. You don't have a flashlight yet, so we're going to have to look very quickly. 4, 5, 6. There's usually 8, 7. Should be a hot plate over here. You definitely want this. This is good for circuitry, okay? And this toaster. Can't access my Pip-Boy yet. So I don't know how many bottles I had. I counted 7. Can't use these beds yet either. I don't know if you can ever use these beds. I've never tried coming back to Vault 111 and seeing if you can do that. Okay, once again, just to verify settings, gameplay, you can see I am indeed on survival. And when you're on survival, anytime you come up to a source of water, you get a new option. See that? X fill bottle. It's usually your reload button. Your reload button will fill any bottles you have with water. Right? So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all I got. I mean, that's let me just take a quick look around. We'll skip ahead if it takes too long. Okay, I'm good with that. I want to keep this a fast-paced walkthrough, so you're just gonna have to cut me some slack. Huh, I never knew there was another security baton there. Huh. I have like 500 hours in this game, and I never knew that. Alright, anyways, let's go. Into the Rad Roach Zappy Room. We want that Rad Roach. Everything is a source of food.
We got charisma we can do.
Okay, I just want to wait till they get zapped again, and then I'm going to go grab that Rad Roach. Screw the dog. Not that bad. I'm hungry. Okay, we get zapped a little bit with muscle drink. Restore our health. Very good. 10 mil ammo. Stim packs.
Right now, that, but
More
we
10 mil
will
ammo
have
over
this.
here. My bad. Over here on the floor. And up here. Plus another 10 mil pistol. There's a cryolator. Come back if you get the master lockpicking perk. And pick that open, you got yourself a nice Mr. Freeze Ray. Oh yeah, and I don't want to forget these glasses here.
Hey.
We're good. Did you open the door? Open the door. It's not open. Okay, here we go.
We're gonna go here.
He's just waiting there. As I do this walkthrough, you may notice that my commentary may at times be sparse. That's because I'm focusing into completely and totally animated, like, you know, like an animated clown, like I always am. Now I'm gonna have to really focus on the gameplay. And I did that during my stealth run in my other walkthrough on Major Saga Attack. And one viewer commented that he felt that I wasn't having as much fun. And that's from the truth. When I'm really trying to focus on the gameplay and I'm doing subdued commentary, I'm having just as much, if not more fun than I normally have. Okay? Because that's wait, there's one right here. So that's that. Let me get my dip ready so we can get the flashlight and take a look around.
Yeah, we will probably turn this into a nearby farm for what we need.
Okay, we're working on that. Just check here. There you go, 7 purified water.
Before I get into this, I need to change my youngest butt. DJ! You see this mess? Yeah! Look! I'm telling Mommy that you did it. You let baby! You're playing your game, but you're the one that brought the cheese down. mute it. Okay. Just had a I don't know. I don't know where the diaper is. No, but I found it. Come here. DJ, calm down. Or you're gonna get a pow-pow. What's... There you go. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep. Not that way. Okay. Cleaned up a mess. Got him changed. Got him. There, got a little over an hour. We're gonna go into this cube.
There's 3 more rides here. It usually doesn't take much to get him to plan. In the meantime, you can go over this way to this little water collection thingy here. Grab yourself some purified water, dirty water, and some dirty water.
Hey.
Well, I was going to put a little monkey wrench into my plans here. Like,
Heads up.
Still move 2 more rides to level up.
Heads up.
Alright, so I'm recording. I've got the recording handicap. Head due west from that place. Get 2 more up flowers there. Go around the corner at this rock here, this big rock. Find another hub flower there. Grab these blood leaves. These are like everything, okay? Everything in the wasteland now that you get is edible. And you definitely want to take it all over seriously. Because you need a lot of food as you proceed
Look alive.
through the wastelands on survival beta. Lots of food. I've eaten blood leaf, I've eaten wild meat fruits, I've eaten all kinds of things, okay? These little things will save your butt. Here's another bottle, and don't really need that ball peen hammer, but we'll take it anyways. Next, let's go up to that power line tower, just to kind of like get us pointed in the right direction. This is the same as this 30 hub-hour run I did. I did a video on this. It's slightly modified though. Okay, so now you point yourself east. Just past that little fence there is another hub-hour, or two, I believe. 1, 2. Next, we're going to go up to the top of the hill there, but go over to the left side and go around the
Fusion
rocks.
core.
To cover. And I've just gotten fatigued. I'm tired now. Let's check it out. Going without sleep will make you tired, negatively affecting your. Yeah, you had a chance to read there. Okay, so whenever you get zapped by something like, you're hungry, you're tired, you're thirsty, whatever. If the game's giving you a notification that something's going on, you can also see it in the bottom right corner, just below your AP bar. All your afflictions start stacking up there, okay? So right now it says I'm tired. You see a little bed icon there. It says I'm tired. You can go into your Pip-Boy, go to status, and press whatever button that says here for show effects. For me, it's Q. There we go. I have worked up some adrenaline because I've made some kills, so now I'm doing 10% more damage, but I am now tired. I need 8 hours sleep to get rid of this, okay? That's the only way to get rid of it. 3 hours sleep is not going to do it. 5 hours sleep is not going to do it. You need 8 hours sleep, right? But this is an acceptable affliction for now. Go around the corner, here we go. Grab this hub flower. Point yourself south. Get into sneak mode. There's another hub flower down there, but we're going to have to sneak up to get it. This is very dangerous because it's guarded by a Molotov throwing raider and a guard dog, okay? Now let me just focus here. Here's the raider. What you want to do is like stay out of sight completely as you sneak up on this hub flower. Keep checking on his status. Raider. We can just kind of get the rise of the land between us and the raider and then sneak right up on that guy. Here he is over there. Detect him. That happens, just grab and run. Head back to the rocks for cover, and then retrace your steps to the power line tower.
Got it.
Wasteland, you're going to be constantly looking out for beds. Not necessarily to sleep, but to save the game. There is a bed right there. See that kind of like blue lean-to there? There's a bed right there. And there is a glowing red roach. This is unusual. Okay. And he disappeared. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, go around the corner here, grab the meds, sleep for an hour. There we go. You are tired from lack of sleep. Note that I had slept for 1 hour, but that didn't do anything for my tiredness. I'm still tired. Because like I said, you need at least 8 hours of sleep in order to cure the tiredness. And we cannot sleep for 8 hours in this mattress. The most we can sleep is 5 hours. And if I do that, I definitely don't want to do that because it's going to push it towards the evening, and then we're eventually going to be fighting in the dark, right? So that's that. Check it out. We are parched. The first level of thirst, and you can see my intelligence is taking a ding. So it's -1 intelligence as long as I'm thirsty. Let's go to the inventory. Over to A. This is easily cured by 1 or 2 purified water. And 1 did it, that's good. Continue up to the west. Climb up these kind of like step-like rocks. And we're going to go collect some more Hufflowers down this way, down to the south here. Except for one little problem. There's a pack of wild dogs here. Pack of wild mongrels. Now, a good strategy to use is there's this fence kind of jammed up against these trees there. We can jam ourselves in there and it'll create a choke point. The dogs can only come at us from one direction. Okay, so we're in here. Dogs are over there. Can't get any good bats accuracy on them now, so we're going to just have to gun them down the hard way. Always shoot the closest one. These ones over here are okay. Not to worry about them, they can't get it. See, this is a great little spot. Because they can't get it. They can only come at one direction. Yikes. There you go. So I took a bit of a hit, but all 4 doggies are down, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Did we get them all? Nope, we didn't. Yikes. Back to the Alamo there. Okay, so I took a bit of a ding. Where's my cram? Let's eat some cram. Doesn't matter if it's irradiated. You can afford to take 2 rads to see that. Here, Fido. Here, Fido. Come on. Let's get this over with. I know you're right there. In the meantime, let's grab these flowers here. Okay, so he took off. And I leveled up. Very first thing you should get, I highly recommend it. No matter what build you use, I highly recommend the very first thing you should get is Chemist 1. Alright? Why? Because you'll be able to craft antibiotics with this. And antibiotics will cure you if you get an infection. And as I explained in the first video in part 1, infections are a bitch. The worst thing you can get out of your wasteland, alright? Okay, so we don't get to kill and loot this final dog here, so we're going to have to do without the dog meat. Finally, or not finally, but to continue, point yourself south, and we're going to this little pond here. There's a trader there. Plus, some crops we can loot for food. Blood leaf. Some more blood leaf over there. We can eat these. Don't forget to grab the freebie in the rowboat. Could be anything. Could get lucky. And the fishing rod, which is good for a gear and a beer bottle. I've noticed that before. Iguana on a stick. That's pretty good. And don't forget to get these wild potato blossoms here. 3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna check out your birds in a second and grab the wild corn here. You can eat those. Alright, what's your story? Let me talk to you.
Hey, Scabber. That's great.
That's great.
Let's see what you have.
I just want to see if he has any interesting junk. He has practically no money, so you're not going to make any money. You know, selling stuff to him because he has no money to speak of. If you are going for a build where you're going to build, you're going to establish supply lines between your settlements, you're going to want to build recruitment beacons, and to build recruitment beacons at your settlements, you're going to need lots of crystal. So This is what I would look out for if you're going in that direction, okay? But I'm not going to do that, so I'm not going to buy that. I'm just looking for a Braxel cleaner. That's pretty cheap. Buy that. That's good for acid. Crispy squirrel bits. We're going to be able to get lots of adhesives, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Hot plate, need that for circuitry. That's a good buy. Military circuit board. That's pretty expensive. But you get 5 circuitry out of that. Yeah, why not? Okay, so get some circuitry out of this. We're going to need some circuitry to mod our power armor, so that's a good buy. The security baton, the spare 10mm pistol, and our wedding ring, and one of our jumpsuits. He's got $30 left. We don't have anything really we can sell him except this. It's one single box. So let's settle for that. There we go. Sold. And we're done. Now, shield up Scotty. Line yourself up like this toward the east along these like line of wild tater flowers and head in the easterly direction. Find this big flat rock here. Go to the right side of the big flat rock. And 1 hub flower. 2 hub flowers. Point to the east again. 3 hub flowers. Point to the north and you find a 4th one over here. And there should also be some other vegetable-like things here to... Here. These things, wild pear flowers. All this stuff you can eat. But you never thought you could eat this stuff, eh? Yeah, this is like, you know, blood leaf gives you 15 HP. Once we get the lead's belly perk, this is going to bring the rads down on these considerably, okay? It'll actually show a 0, but it's actually like, you know, a negligible amount of rads that you'll still take. But, you know, you can eat a lot of this stuff before you really endanger yourself with the radiation, okay? So all this stuff, like, I've saved myself eating all these vegetables, okay? So all this stuff, you're going to live off the land, okay? Following this walkthrough, you're going to live off the land. Next stop is that cabin there. Infested with bugs. But there's a bed there. Plus there's a cooking station, and we have stuff to cook. There's some stuff that you don't want to eat, that it just has too much rats, okay? For example, this mole rat meat, this mongrel dog meat has too much rats. You have to cook it, okay? And there's a cooking station there. Let's see if we can sneak up on it without exciting the blowflies there and cook up the meat. And then we're going to commandeer that cabin from the blowflies. I'm not kidding. These blowflies have killed me. Seriously. Everything's a force to be reckoned with. And you can no longer quick save. Here's something growling behind me. Let's quickly cook up stuff here. Cook up these grilled crab roaches and the mud chops. Get sneaky. Shoot up. I'm totally freaked out here. Alright, now there's a bed in that cabin. There's something out there that shouldn't be out there. What we're gonna do is speed run into the cabin. Big cabin. Alright, I'm gonna create another choke point. Let's go for it.
I've got a group of settlers inside. The
Into
raiders
the
are
cabin,
almost
into
through the
this
door.
corner.
Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Get him. Great. Hang tough here. Don't get too close in that corner because sometimes the enemies can like bite you right through the walls, which is like total bullshit. But yeah, get him. Out of the way. Blowfly glands are valuable for acid. You need acid. Don't forget this here. And while you're at it, don't forget this magazine here. These are 5% less damage from melee attacks, and since we're going for a melee build, this is perfect. Alright? We're going to be up right up close and personal with a lot of these enemies. So yeah, definitely want that. Grab the green fungus there. And there's still another enemy out there, so we won't go. See, no, not sleep because enemies will fly, so let's find out where it is. Grab the stuff here. There it is. There's that. I took a little hit there.
Don't think I can fix this.
Just want to see if that guy has a blowfly gland. Yes, he does. That's great.
No more British occupation.
Anyway, these are good for acid. What do we need acid for? Slack? We need acid to make antibiotics. Okay, that's one of the ingredients that we use to pick up antibiotics. So let's take a little sleep to save the game. And we're doing great. I am tired from lack of sleep, and I'm parched. Let's check it out. Yeah, first level of thirst, so we can cure that with a little bit of purified water. That did it. Away we go. Okay, heading to the power line tower that's right to the east of the cabin. Grab the hub flower here. And I should show you how many hub flowers I've collected so that you can make sure you're on track. 21 so far.
Looks really strong.
There could be something really dangerous over there. Not that rat stag doe. Something else. I faced some ridiculously high-powered enemies over there. So watch out. Don't forget the stuff in this toolbox here. All we've got is a rat stag doe, so this is good. Then in a practice run, don't forget that double bag there. I faced a super mutant. Okay? In zone 1. The easiest part of the map. And this is the easiest part of the entire Fallout 4 map. And I've seen dangerous enemies over there for some reason. The game likes to stick dangerous enemies over there. Looks pretty clear though, so let's go grab these hub flowers. 1, 2, head down to the south to this little trailer, if you will. You could hunt that rat stag, but I don't know if it's worth it. Let's give it a shot here, see if we can sneak down. Maybe cripple it. Give it a couple shots in the leg.
Got it.
I hear something around me. What the hell? Oh, it's one right there. Is that the same one? It looks like it is. Yeah. Okay. How the hell is it? Sitting duck. Excellent. Grab that. Grab the goodies in the cooler. Grab the goodies in the toolbox. And always check out, religiously, always check out all ammo boxes. Because often you're going to get lucky and there'll be 4 fusion cores in one of these ammo boxes. That's like a big score. So we're good. And even though we just slept at a bed, every single bed you come across that you can use, sleep to save the game, do so. And it, okay, we slept ourselves into a storm here. Okay. How's his life in the wasteland? There's another rat stag. Is that the same one? It is. Rat stags are good. Are you taking off? Okay, forget it. Rat stags are good because you can cook them up to make, I think it's called grilled rat stag. And those will increase your carry weight by 25 pounds. Alright, so that's Abernathy Farm right there. Lots of crops here to grab.
We hold out for the others, like we're supposed to.
Grab all these melons here. We can also talk to these Abernathy. You can get some big. Oh great, this time's over already. This is the Abernathy. Hey there.
Here for work? We could use some help with the melons if you've got some spare time. I'll give you caps for anything you can bring me.
Did you say caps? Why would I want those?
Yeah, like bottle caps. And because it's money, at least it is here in front.
Yeah, always ask for caps and then ask for bottle cap currency.
You guys take the thing with bottle caps? What happened to dollars and cents?
That old stuff? Not too useful these days. Unless you're looking to stock up your outhouse.
Alright, and ask her how many caps.
3 caps for none. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
Then you get a yellow speech challenge. Ask for more. You always win it, no matter what.
Make it fun. Deal?
Deal.
There you go, some quick XP.
The last thing I want is another lecture from my mom.
There you go. So now she'll buy melons off you for 5 caps a melon. Which is pretty good for vegetables. So if you want to set up a melon farm, I've got another video on that. How to set up a melon farm. I'll put a link in the video description. We're not going to do that in this run. Not at all.
Huh?
We are homeless. We're going to temporarily use Sanctuary as the base, but then we're going to abandon it. Definitely grab all these potatoes here. Potatoes are good eating. Good eating. Once you got all of those, head to the south here, or west rather first. Down here, down this way. Grab 1, 2 hot flowers here, and there's 2 more over here. 3, 4. Okay, let's do an inventory. Hot flower 29. That's exactly where you should be at now. There you go. Quick, 30 hot flowers. Go down to this little shack here for sure. In this fridge there is bottles, Fram, and a couple of beers and a Nuka-Cola, all of which is very valuable. There's some blowflies over there. I recommend you just ignore them. Sneak into this here, this cabin here. Grab the whiskey, grab all the stuff here. There could be some drugs here. I don't even know what the hell is it. Okay. I accidentally sat down. Don't want to do that.
Man,
there we go.
I only got a melon from the door. Okay, but just open the bottles here. Grab all these bottles.
Preston Garb,
Use them for
Commonwealth
fill up the purified water. And got another bed here. People are complaining that there's not enough beds. How many beds have I hit in this, like, what, 30-minute run? So, yeah, no, it's not that bad, seriously. Stick with the slack, and you won't get whacked. So that is it. That is our run. It's getting dark.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
That is the Red Rockets truck stop, which is just there, okay? That's going to be our first settlement here that we're going to hit.
The world's changed so much.
One more place
None
that
of
we
this
hit
makes
up on
sense.
the way.
You all right?
For a final
Listen,
tower.
we need
Get
your
our
help.
30 hub tower run.
Then
That's
maybe we
that.
can help you, huh?
The water tower.
What brought you out here?
But it's dark. And there's a couple of blowflies there.
My son Sean's
But we
been
just saved the game, so this is pretty safe.
He's not even a year old.
You can
That's
see one
messed up.
blowfly there.
I'm sorry. I know how this world can be. A month ago, there were
There's
20
some
of
wild
us.
youth fruit. Wild
Yesterday,
youth
there
fruit
were
are really
8.
good
Now we're 5.
because they give you a lot of HP.
First it was the ghouls
Compared
in
to the
Lexington,
normal
and now this mess.
thing that grows in the wild, they give you 15 HP, and their rad count is really low. See that? So once we get the lead building,
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
these things are going to be
Wow.
the best things to eat. Wild
You really aren't from around here, are you?
So anytime you see some wild
Ghouls
youth fruit, grab it.
are
Irradiated.
irradiated people. Most are just like you and me.
Blowfly right there.
They look pretty messed up and live
Just
for a
kinda
long
sneak
time.
around this blowfly.
but they're still
Don't
just
necessarily
people.
want to engage in the dark.
The ones I'm
Here's
talking
some
about
wild
are
youth
different.
fruit right here. 1, 2,
The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you
There's a
apart just as
couple
soon as
more over
look
there,
at you.
and I'm not sure if I want to risk
Anyway,
engaging these
we
blowflies.
figured Concord
They
would be
might
a safe
attack
place
you.
to settle.
One there,
Those raiders proved us
one
wrong.
there.
But
So I think I'm gonna rest on my
Well, we do
laurels
have
for
one
all the
idea.
day. There should be some more wild youth fruit just around the
Will it
corner
be
of this
enough
rock here.
to stop those maniacs?
Sturgis, tell him.
Slack on it. It is
There's a
slack on it.
crashed
Yeah.
vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen
Never
it.
done it. There's the Red Rocket
Well,
truck stop.
looks like one of its passengers
It's
left
infested
behind a
with mole rats,
seriously
but,
sweet
you're not
goodie.
really gonna
We're
necessarily
talking
get
a
them
full
excited as
suit
soon
of
as you walk in.
Cherry T-45 power armor.
So what we
Military
do is just
issue.
kind of like quietly walk in.
What makes that power armor
go
so
into the
special?
garage here.
A Westech internalized servo
Gonna turn around
system,
and
that's
get
what.
some copyright issues with
Inside
this
that baby,
vehicle.
super is the new
And,
normal.
get up
You'll
the
be
workshop.
stronger, tougher, resistant to
We can now use
rats,
the workshop.
and
Let's trash
get
some
the
stuff over
suit.
here in the corner.
You can rip the minigun right
Make
off the
yourself a nice
vertibird.
little cubby hole.
Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell.
Over to bed.
You
Usually
dig?
there's enough here to be able to Okay, you gotta build one of these.
And I can use the minigun like a rifle?
Don't see why not. It'll have a manual trigger. Just aim it at the bad guys and do the old spray and pray.
We're gonna go for, let's
now,
say,
as for the armor, it's out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war
There we
FC.
go.
A standardized fusion core.
I'm well rested.
Your high-grade,
So I got rid of
long-term
my
nuclear
target.
battery used by the military and some companies way back when.
I'm no longer
We know
tired.
right
but
where to
this
find
always
it.
But
happens.
we can't get to the damn thing.
For a,
It's down in the basement.
like a
Locked
full
behind a
on,
security
you always
gate.
get thirsty and
Look,
hungry,
I fix
so I have the
stuff.
first level
I
of
tinker.
thirst, and I have the first level
Bypassing
of
security ain't
hunger.
exactly
And
my
as you see, when you're
forte.
hungry, your endurance
You could
takes
give it a
hit,
shot.
okay? Your endurance goes down one.
Actually, I already
These
grabbed the
both
fusion
these
core.
secured.
We're set.
Well, all right.
You know what we should do?
Maybe our luck's
Instead of
finally
using
turning
purified
around.
water, let's build
Once you
a
jack
water
the core
pump.
into the power armor
So
and grab
up
that
we go,
minigun,
shove everything
those
in,
raiders will
build
know
a
they
water
picked the
pump,
wrong
stuff,
fight.
Possibly concrete.
Good luck.
Let's go over to resources, up, water, and as I suspected, we're missing concrete, but this cooking station
Like
over
it or not,
here has this little
we're all
concrete pile. You can scrap that and then keep the cooking station. The cooking station will still be perfectly functional if you scrap that concrete pile, okay? So now we have enough concrete to build a water pump. Let's plunk down a water pump, and we can now drink directly from the water pump to quench our thirst. So go up to the water pump, press whatever that button is for pump, and clickety click, 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 click. There you go. We are properly hydrated. When you have enough, just back away and you're done. Let's have something to nosh on. We've cooked up some food. When you're hungry, let me point this out here. Note that, see where it says HP? Okay? All our food now has its 0 HP. Why? Because we're hungry. Whenever you're hungry, food will only make you less hungry. It does not give you alright? That's something to be wary of. If you're wondering why that is, that's why. Alright?
So last time, the redcoat mannequins
we are
displayed
no
are
longer
not
hungry.
toy soldiers and are not to be played with after hours. 2 of them have scuffed paint. This morning, one of the foot regiment pieces was missing his arm. This sort of horse around will not be tolerated. Anyone caught engaging in such behavior will be written up, docked an hour's pay, and charged for damages. Chief Here Nash.
And the best
Roach is in the basement. Someone get maintenance down in the basement to deal with the roach problem. Do it now on the down low while the museum's open. Discretion is key. We cannot afford to close the museum again, nor is it acceptable for a child to find a cockroach
Right, and I don't necessarily want to eat this
in her hair as she's learning about taxation without representation. This situation must be.
We are now properly fed.
There
we go.
After meeting with the director
So we're good.
board of trustees, I'm afraid I must deliver some rather dire news. Our Plan Anchorage exhibit has been put on indefinite hold.
That's your first
It is
lesson
simply not
in
within the
survival
museum's budget
out in the
at
wasteland.
this time to make
Not
the
that bad. You just gotta
renovations
be careful.
necessary to accommodate
You can
such
get
an
really
ambitious
sometimes,
endeavor.
but,
Thanks to the
I'd
creator and maintenance
just say
team
again,
for
when
all
I
the
come back,
work
I'm
that's
gonna have
been
to
done
repeat
this
what I
fall.
just showed you there, because when I
This is Megan
go
Hayes.
again,
I'm
it will-
tour
I will
guide
still
here
do
at
that
the
content
Concord
Thursday.
Museum of Freedom.
I'll
I'm
do
so
that
scared
off
when
camera.
everyone saw
At that
the
point,
flashes. They left.
next
Even
video,
Mr. Nash.
So that's
He
it.
just
I
ran
think you're
away
really
and left me
watching,
here, jerk.
and if you thought
And then
this
one
video
of
was
those
cool,
army
don't
helicopter
forget to
things
subscribe
crashed
to my
on
channel
into
for
the
more
roof.
kick-ass
I saw
follow-up
soldiers, but they
survival
looked freaked out. I just hid from
videos,
them.
right?
I've
Like
only
it's
been
like-
in Massachusetts a month. I don't know and really know anyone, and I don't know where to go. I broke the lock on the curator's desk and took the gun. I'm going to hide in one of the rooms for a few days until things calm down. If someone reads this, please come find me. But if you try to hurt me, I swear I'll shoot you.
Hey, Sturgis.
So that was the bypass.
Look alive.
And why didn't I see
Careful,
it?
kid. There's something coming.
Yes.
to the Batman.
Mister.
No.
What are you doing?
Now,
You plan on dying today?
dog meat
No?
brought to us.
Then move it.
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you right, detective?
So,
No.
he's your dog?
Actually, I don't.
Aw, he ain't my dog. No, sir. Dog meat, he's what you call his own man.
Oh yeah, hey, thanks
Can't
for
own a free spirit like that. But he chooses his friends and sticks with them. He'll stay by you now.
We are hydrating. Let's get it together. There is the weapons bird catcher. First thing I want to do
Please,
is add
tell me what you know.
Just listen to me. And the crazy old lady. It's the chems, you see. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way since I was a girl.
So, the 10 mil pisters.
That's incredible.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now.
Come on over here, boy. Give me those stim pads.
Right now, I can see there's something coming. Drawn by the noise and the chaos.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
And
okay, and now. Calm down there, Falcon.
Is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
Here we go. Talk. Don't do anything. Dismiss. There we go.
I see.
Yes, I just want to assign him to this stuff over here.
It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself.
Doors open while we loot everything.
That's all I can manage.
Turn on the flashlight. Everything on board.
I need to rest now.
Circuitry.
And you have a job to do.
Man, what are you waiting for?
Thing down here. Tin can. That is good. As I mentioned before, tin cans are valuable. There's some cracks in the bleeding. Excellent. 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 Oh, I hear activity. Okay, it's on. The mole rats are on the scene. Any other dog meat? Let me have a piece of it. Hey, hold on, here. What do you think you're doing? Yeah, get down. Ah! Hey, face up free. Reload. Oh yeah, get down. Fine. Let me get the dog meat.
Personal log.
This is not good.
United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertebrate crashed into the roof of this museum. Cause, EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. Co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canaway were shot by some scared, desperate survivors.
What's next on the list? Continue looting.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
I got everything in here. Get that.
There's an old spray and pray.
Did you get down here? Let you and my boy have a little talk.
Oh, crap.
Unfortunately, milk bottles. Got junk in there, and you're good. I'm over the bench and a cooking station. Let's cook up some food. Namely, more rat chunks. And when you look at the grilled crab legs, the grilled crab side, you know what I'm saying? Razor grain. Okay, so this will cost you dollars for a get your hands on some razor grain, typically carried by raiders, and then plant some razor grain at or sanctuary or any settlement, and then you can harvest it, mix up some dirty water, and have a constant supply of food in the form of noodle cup. That's one solution to the food problem. But I'm a vagabond, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do any farming. So we're good. We just stash that in there for now. We're going to go down and the mole rat den. The mole rat den is full of tiny glowing fungus. How do we need glowing fungus, Black? We need glowing fungus because ingredients for antibiotics. There you go, glowing fungus, lots of them too. And that's the only thing we're short on. Yeah. And that's just one very good source of glowing fungus. It's about 15 to 20, and typically 17 glowing fungus in the mole rat den. Oh yeah, and everybody in the monkey farm focus saying, go grab the purified water up the water tower. Go grab the purified water at the water tower. I didn't do it because it was dark. When I passed through here, it was freaking dark, and there were wood flies around, and the visibility was horror. What do you want me to die? By blowfly? Face death by blowfly for 4 lousy purified water bottles? That ain't gonna happen. If I have to choose between, okay, seriously, if I have to choose between death by deathclaw or death by blowfly, what would you choose? Huh? Post a comment. I'd say death by deathclaw. And we're saying, hit up the steamer chunk. Okay, this is like always, chump crap. Chump loot. Yeah, this is a bunch of chump loot. I'm not even take these. Everybody was so excited about that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, seriously, what would you choose? Death by deathclaw or death by blowfly? Or death by whatever. Post a comment. Death by what? Do I really want to take on these blowflies? No. Okay, let's get on down to the mole rat den. There's a mole rat den. Outside,
take it easy, Mama.
I don't want the extinguisher because it's too heavy. It only gets up asbestos. I don't think we'll really need asbestos for this build. The gas canister is also too heavy.
Garvey better get us out of here now that this is over with.
No. Hey, Sturgis.
No. Aw, shucks. I knew you had it.
That was
I knew it.
a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
Fungus, which is one of the ingredients for... Anybody else?
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
I don't really care about being sneaky, that's why I'm the light on. I'm not a sneaky character.
You're welcome.
And as the sneaky getting a lot more
Well,
shot.
since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
Come on. Move. You're fine. Yeah, I'm giving the baby drink. That's Aki. Okay.
All right, Garvey.
Nope, I'm good.
I'm in.
Okay, so just gotta point out the highlights.
That's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Next, fusion chlorine in the irradiated little cave there.
Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him, not clearly, but I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth, Diamond City, the biggest settlement around.
There's one there, and there's one down there. Also, back up next, glowing fungus. I'm just going to point this out. This is these little green, tiny green mushrooms.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
And green fungus.
We talked about this.
That
junk
as well.
It's gonna kill you.
Shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the site. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
Oh, hold on. Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So, Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next?
Get going. Diamond City's where we need to head.
Sturgis.
We owe you.
I'll get these people to Sanctuary.
No doubt about that. Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June. It's time to go.
This is what I want to do. All of these important jump over the sanctuary, which is the next step, right? So, let's hit this up, stash all the junk, and then just take all the junk. Just quickly offload stuff that we really don't need, such as just scroll on the junk list, scroll on down, put back all the steel. All the wood, all the rubber, almost there. How about all the plastic? Okay, we're gonna have to put some things back selectively and quickly now before. Oh yeah, all the ceramics. Anything with ceramic in it, like ashtrays, dirty ashtrays. Another one of those. Coffee pot cereal.
Hey, boy.
Thing. There we go. Concrete, don't need that. And I need a little more room, a little more carryway to pick up a couple of things on the way to Sanctuary. Don't need that middle bucket.
What?
And anything you would know that we don't need that.
Go get your pants. Go get your pants. We're going to be leaving shortly, okay?
176 out of 90, that leaves us 16 pounds spare carry weight. Let's make our way over to Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Got a marker. Let's mark it there. There's a couple things we can pick up on the way. Showing the map what I'm doing here. We're heading north. Okay, from this red rocket northwest and into Sanctuary, right?
Sure.
At this statue here, there's a duffel bag complete with some ammo and whatnot. And it's a really cheap haul this time. Okay. And this is always the same. This firearm, this is very important. Okay, so the firearm, the Mongol dog meat, and this guy always has that's it. I'm carrying too much. I'm overloaded by 6. I really don't care much about the church yard. Church outfit, but I'm just going to drop that. I didn't expect it to save my ass in any way, shape, or form. So there's some explosives in there, but I'm overloaded, so let's just get on into Sanctuary, offload, and then I'm going to make another day. Save the game, call it a run. And then we'll do Sanctuary. Some important stuff to do here with Sanctuary. This is not going to be...
Watch out. Okay, so you need pants? DJ, you need pants? Okay. Here, are these yours? Come here. These yours? Pretty sure they are. Go. Come on. This way. Hey, over here. Come on. Sit. No, we're not going to the beach. I need mommy for that. We need mommy. There you go. We're going to get food and then go see Uncle Josie. Uncle Josie? Uncle? Yeah, Uncle Josie needs a ride. Uncle Jason? Uncle Josie?
and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Things out here a little bit. Okay.
Hey.
That really took me by surprise. Yeah, this is usually exactly where I like to put my
Do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord.
My chemistry deck.
If only we'd run into you sooner.
Vinegar and baking soda, and it went boom.
Okay,
it all worked out in the end.
Here we go.
No. Our problems aren't so simple. My son, he's...
Alright, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to fast track the dialogue. This is survival beta, okay?
Your son.
I'm assuming that you're all...
What was his name?
Kyle.
Or you know how the story
My son's
goes.
name was...
So I'm just going to fast track the dialogue whenever possible. If you have any objections to that, post a comment.
I understand how you feel.
The only thing worthy of note in this conversation with Cosworth is a yellow speech challenge.
We're still here, right?
Just keep going.
We have to go on. For them.
There it is. You okay?
What's wrong?
I have never failed that speech challenge. Never. So that's pretty much a gimme. Okay, let's fast track all the rest of it, and we're going to go through Sanctuary with Cosworth and kill all the baddies.
Just looking to trade a little.
What?
All right. And I probably should have recovered my health before I did this. Damn it. Okay, this was stupid.
I'm glad you shared this. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home.
Wild vegetables.
What do you think?
Let's notch down a few of those.
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
Get some XP. What the hell?
What do you think I'm saying?
Well, that you're from before the war. The Great War. Like one of those old ghouls you sometimes run into. Is that true?
Get him. Get him. Come on, get him.
Yeah. Sort of. I was born over 200 years ago. But I was frozen or something for most of it.
Just one more.
Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him while I was still trapped. Have you run across anybody with a baby boy?
Damn. I'm sorry.
Let's just get ahead.
But no. I haven't run across any kidnapped babies.
What's
I'll
going
definitely
on?
keep an eye out for her. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Indeed I am.
And I hope you don't mind.
Yeah.
But I've got another
I don't
favor
want to
to
go to the
ask.
pub.
I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
Yeah, I noticed that if Codsworth gets the kill...
What kind of help do they need?
Sounded like the usual.
So this is why
Raiders.
I like to rush ahead.
You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand at the time. That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Spit that shit at me? I don't think so. No. Yeah. Who's your daddy? Yeah. Where's that blowfly gland? Much? Blowfly needs.
Seen one of those suckers before?
All right, Codsworth the man. Yes.
Seems to be growing well.
You call this place sanctuary? Cemetery seems a little more appropriate.
Let's fast track this conversation as well. Thanks for your
You're telling
help.
me you killed a Deathclaw with one bullet? Come on.
There we go. We've been given the objective to investigate Concord. That will come a little later. That's it. Let's start looting Sanctuary.
Yeah, or quite the
We're going to need some
imagination.
concrete. There's some concrete right there to build a water pump. And let's do that right away before we get even more thirsty. We have some concrete now. Let's just trash this house. Get it out of the way. Out you go. Okay, let's put a water pump right here. Over to resources, up, water, boom, water pump, back out. Let's have a little drink.
Hey, Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I've noticed that.
What kind of help do you need?
Well, for starters, we could use some...
I'm glad it didn't this time.
Why do you need my help to build?
Look, we got a lot on our plate. And we've been on the run for weeks. We need food, water, shelter, you name it. Well, you asked how you could help. I told you. Did you mean it or not?
Do I look like a carpenter to you?
I don't know what you look like. You said you were willing to help. Making beds is what we need help with.
Right, let's get looting.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay, good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Mission for the Minutemen. Let's get rid of all this crap here. Gonna need some ceramic as well. And if I recall correctly, there is a safe in here. Right there. Nice. Nice. Very good. What time of day is it? 4 in the afternoon. Okay, still got some daylight left. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And I think we are done in here. Let's start looting this sanctuary systematically, starting with our house.
Mama Murphy.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I hope the color of my energy is blue.
That's good. Humor is a good way to cope. Because this world ain't yours, is it? I saw you leave that icebox. The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
What's jet?
It's a little inhaler that packs a big kick. They say it makes you move faster, but at my age, it's more of a quick rush. The chems fuel the site, so...
I'll see if I can find some.
I'm going for a vagabond build, so I'm not really that concerned about setting up sanctuary. Just going to do the basics here. There's a Grognak comic book here with some extra critical hit damage. A very heavy milk bottle. Really hard up for a bottle. I'm carrying too much. How about that? Okay. Just by a little bit. Let's drop the broom and go throw the junk in.
Mama Murphy.
The site's no good without the chems. You have that jet?
There we go. Wait
here. One hit of jet.
Back to business.
You did good. Now, let me ride the high to where the site wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but
I think that's pretty much all of them here. Let's go to the house next door. There's a suitcase in the driveway.
People's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
safe in here. Oopsie daisy. Attaboy. What'd you give us? A 10mm pistol, some rounds, a blood pack. We earn money. Not bad. Grab all that. Pretty good. Huh, some sunglasses. How about that? These would be a little more stylish than my reading glasses. Let's put those on right away.
Sturgis.
And my eyeglasses. All right.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve. What we need now is a reliable...
Sergeant Cycle, you got yourself some badass sunglasses. Yeah. All right.
What do you mean?
Like a well. Then we don't have to keep drinking the river
Check
water.
the stats. How are we doing?
Sturgis.
I feel
The
better
journal,
already.
that's good.
Knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water.
This
I
house,
hope
this
you
is the
don't
big
mind
money
me.
house, okay?
Yeah, if we're gonna settle here.
This is the big money house.
What kind of crops are you looking for?
Well, it doesn't much matter. Potatoes, mute fruit, corn.
For some aluminum. That one too, for some aluminum.
Sturgis.
For
This
power
place
on the
is
bill.
starting to feel like home.
Grab that.
Now
money.
the trouble is, the more
There's
we
a weed
establish,
whacker
what we need
over
is to
here.
get some.
I'm on it.
Thanks.
It'll make grab it for some screws. If you didn't know that, eh? And behind the house is where it all happens, okay? So behind the house, find the log that goes up on the roof. Go up on the roof. Find this duffel bag here and get a whole bunch of goodies. So there. Next, go down here. Go into the root cellar. The root cellar is a gold mine of stuff. Very important for a power armor build. There's lots of tin cans in here, first of all. Lots of food. Most important thing I want to point out is these 3 gold bars here. These 3 gold bars are worth a fortune, right? They purely every inventory, okay? Gold bars, 450 caps each, okay? That's big money, and they weigh nothing, okay? Lots of aluminum cans and whatnot. Lots of food. Just grab everything. Don't forget these 3 bottles of beer here.
Hey.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old
Unfortunately,
bones.
you cannot
Can you
open.
do that for me?
Can't you just use any chair?
The site's been real exhausting lately. Got aches and pains.
Okay, you can't open a workshop, so you can't use that scrap
I know
to
it's
save
odd asking for a
trick
fitted
to
chair
get
in
the
this day and age.
content.
But it really helped me out, kid.
You stick a foot around on
Glad
the
to help.
shoulders,
Thank
all
you.
this stuff in there. There's that aluminum can. Aluminum can. Oh, some sugar bombs, my favorite. We're done. Let's get out of here.
Whatever you do, do it for less. At Harbor Freight.
Alright, as soon as you come out of the root cellar, point yourself due north.
Hey.
Up right
You
there.
need to sit down, kid.
Grab that. Go back to the root cellar. Point yourself due east. Well, you can also grab these 3 wild fruits here. These are good to eat. Recover your health in a pinch. Yeah, these wild fruits and vegetables, they're really good eating. Okay, point yourself due east and go racing up there. Get close to sundown, so it's getting a little dark here. And there is
Sturgis.
flower.
Thanks for doing that.
2 hot flowers
We'll
right
all
there.
sleep better at night knowing we have
And you
some
might as well
defenses
go
set
down
up.
to this
It's
little
been a long
gully
road.
that leads on
Yeah.
down to the shore and
I
find
think
the
this is it.
rowboat on the shore and
Oh.
grab
Feels good.
a fishing rod, which is good for a gear, and
I was
whatever
glad
is
to help.
in this
Well,
cooler
I
here,
appreciate it.
okay, whatever.
Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My
Bring that
door's
back.
always open
Go
to you.
homestead.
Windows too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Might as well scrap this house while we're at it. Out of the way, you. How's my weight? Not bad. Okay, so we did that, we did the root cellar, we did the top of the house, we got pup flower, got the wild mutant fruit. Let's go do the other side of town.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
Hit up the bad side of the tracks. Most particularly the drug dealer's house, which is the house that had the chemistry station behind it. This one here. This could have some dangerous wildlife in here. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Here we go. Here's the drug dealer's house. Make sure that you unlock or disarm this makeshift bomb. And I am getting. I need some water. Okay, let me just unlock this. I already took the chemistry station back. All I have to do is unlock this, loot it, and then I'll be good. Yes. How do you know he's a drug dealer, Zach? Read this terminal. Go into this terminal, unlock this terminal. I'm not going to do it. You can do that for some XP. And read everything in that terminal. It's a real riot. He's got a whole list of clients in there. He's a drug dealer. It really is. That's why the chemistry station is behind his house. Go figure, right? Oh yeah, don't forget the, figures. Drug dealers always have a 10mm pistol in the shower. Yeah. Get to scale. You see, he's a drug dealer.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe.
Yes, it is. There should be another weed whacker behind this yard here. Here it is. Scrap these for screws. Scrap button in there, you see 2 screws. Yeah, it's really worth doing that. This house should have some hostiles still left in it. There it is right there. Did I get it? Is he wounded? I've noticed that the rad roaches in this house, they're it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger roach or something. They're really freaking tough. There's a few of them. Is he recovering his health? You seeing this, people? Oh my gosh, I'm out of here. Where's the whacker? You have a whacker? Where's the tire iron? Yeah, these are like amped Arnold Schwarzenegger roach. Seriously. There he is.
Looking for Codsworth.
Get down. You know what I'm telling you? It's nuts, eh? It is not like that on lower difficulty settings. It isn't even like that on the original survival mode. So yeah. Haha, Bethesda. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, seriously. Okay.
Codsworth.
Mr. Sanchez,
I took a hit.
back,
I took a big hit.
I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
Okay, so... I forget what's in here.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
Yes, of course.
Right behind you, sir.
Okay, and what are they guarding? A Nuka Cherry?
Your master is in good hands.
Really love their Nuka Cherry, eh?
Don't let him get the Nuka Cherry. Guide it with your life. That's the secret to our success.
Nuka Cherry. Oh, come on. Give me a suit. Give me a suit, please. Give me a charisma suit, please, game. I don't want to wear a dress when I go do business. got it. Laundered loungewear. Okay, that's not bad. A bobby pin. Okay. At least we got one charisma. I believe that's guy stuff. Let's just check it out. Laundered loungewear. How do you look there, General, or rather, Sergeant Cycle? Yeah, that's guy stuff. Okay, so we're good. At least we got one charisma. So that is it. Did I do this house down here? I forget. Oh yeah, when I moved to the station, so I probably didn't do this house. It could be another road here. Unless I killed it on the way into town. Did I do that? Did I get the safe? No, I did not. This is an advanced safe, but this is one of those safes that you can loot by simply scrapping it. See that? Contents transferred to workbench. And we're good. Don't forget this TV dinner tray. And finally, let's move the cooking station over with everything else. Typically, I like to put it right here. Let's grab this. Make some room. Out you go. Done. Alright, so that's it. Sanctuary done. Sleep till morning. Get my health back. Up and I'm okay. Let's get ready for the wasteland. First of all, lights out. Second of all, we're parched and we're hungry, so let's take care of that. Always when you sleep for a long time, you get thirsty and you get hungry. Drink from the pump. I've occasionally seen the sanctuary. I know why that happens. Okay, so we're properly hydrated. We can now eat some food. And before we do that, we have leveled up. Next perk I highly recommend you get is lead jelly. This will allow you to eat a lot more things out in the wasteland, especially wild food. A lot of wild food has rad in it. You get lead jelly, that will remove a lot of the rad. Okay, so lead jelly. Let's eat something. Generally speaking, as I proceed through this walkthrough, I'm going to use wild food to recover health, and I'm going to use prepared food to satisfy my hunger, okay? So prepared food to satisfy hunger, wild food to recover health, okay? Let's start at the top here. Blamco brand mac and cheese. That's a good breakfast. Hey, why not? A couple of those, and a little bit of bubble gum. There we go. We are properly fed. Next, let's cook some food. Baked blowfly. And some grilled rad roach. We have leveled up again. That's great. Mole rat chunks. Those are my favorite. And some mud chops. And that is it. We're out of here. We have leveled up again. Let's get... I always travel alone. I don't like traveling with a companion. So the most obvious thing for me to get at this point is Lone Wanderer, which will increase my carry weight, most importantly, by 50. Okay, and I'll also take 15% less damage, right? If you do travel with a companion and you want to stay like in sync with this walkthrough, I highly recommend you get Gun Nut instead, okay? Or, you know, maybe Lady Killer or Cat Collector, but Gun Nut would be a good thing. Because after that, the next perk we're going to get when we level up is going to be Pain Train. If you want to get that and jump ahead one, that's fine. But if you want to stay in sync, get Gun Nut and travel. Or if you do travel with companion. I don't, so I'm going to get Lone Wanderer. There we go. Next. Let's take some drugs. Very important. Start off with Mentats. Mentats is kind of like the base drug for a lot of other drugs. So we'll cook those first. And cook some great Mentats. We're going to be doing some selling out there in the wasteland. We won't be coming back to it. Okay, so let's cook that up right now. As you can see, that gives 10% better prices for 8 minutes plus bumps up the charisma by 5. Next, a little bit of jet. Done, and an old favorite, Psycho. Lots of Psycho. Now, I want to watch my circuitry count. Okay, as you can see, it takes acid, circuitry, hot flower, and impact. I want to make sure I don't go below 12 circuitry. Because we really need 12 circuitry to mod our power armor, which is coming in next. We're going to grab our power armor. Okay? And anyways, I only have 3 stink packs, so that's no problem. Let's make 3 Psycho, 2, 3, and we prefer to use Psycho buff instead of Psycho. This bumps up your strength, which gives you more carry weight, bumps up your endurance, gives you more health, and bumps up your max health, right? So that's preferable to Psycho. So whenever we have some spare buff out, we're going to combine it with Psycho to make Psycho buff. What else? We got one there. What else? Mentat, Great Mentat, Jet, Psycho, and Psycho buff. Just reading off the to-do list. Okay, so we're done there. Next, let's lighten the load a little bit. Oh yeah, and I forgot to pick up these in here. Typewriter, the duct tape that's good for adhesive. There should be an oil can, banana. Here we go. Dump all the junk. Let's clean up our aid section. Oh yeah, and dump the weapons. We don't need that. And they're too heavy to carry around to sell. We're going to sell some key things that are really light, okay? So don't need this, don't need this. Keep the frag mine on board because that's a good value to weight ratio. This we're going to actually use. Once again, this is good value to weight ratio. Keep that on board. Throw these in. Throw that in, that in, that in. Okay, so that's all we're bringing on board with regards to weapons. Apparel. A lot of this apparel we can sell. We need at least one piece of apparel that's going to bump up our charisma by 2. The only thing I have available is this orange green dress. Okay, we may use that in the pinch. Maybe we'll come across something more manly in the wasteland, and then use that for summer shorts for wing. We're going to sell this and the wedding ring. Keep the sunglasses for perception in case we're doing some bats shooting out of our power armor. So we don't need these eyeglasses. They have a pretty good value to weight ratio to keep those on board themselves. Next, 8. Looking for anything that has rad. As you should have shown you before, but like wild food, now that we've got the lead belly perk, a lot of the wild food now has 0 rad. It's not exactly true. It has negligible rad. It's like 0.3 and they round it down to 0, okay? So any food that has rad, we'll throw in. Any food that has 0 rad, we'll keep on board to recover our health. Okay, so that's the plan. Go through 8, and this passes. This is prepared food, so it's acceptable to have a little bit of rad in it. Fungus we're going to keep on board always. Great Mentat, of course. We don't need all these beers. We're going to do one selling session, 1 beer just to bump up our health. Hot flowers always keep on board. Melons, we're going to plant those later, so we stash those, save some room. We don't need all these music colas and music cherries. Maybe need 1 to stave off lasagna. You can throw these 3 in, okay? Pick them up later. We're coming back to Sanctuary eventually one time. Then we're gonna pretty much abandon it until the max 2. Right? Refreshing beverage, keep that on board for an emergency. We can stash all these potatoes. Potato flour, as you see, does have rad. This rad count is pretty high, so stash that until later when we get lead belly 2. We don't need the rads on that. Wild corn, this has 0 rads, that's okay. It passes the rad test. And that's good. Down to 55, exactly where it should be. Now, what should we take on? Let's go to the junk in the workshop. Yeah, that's all I'm leaving in the 8 section, okay? Those items there. Over to junk. You'll want to take on all bottles. Okay, so all these beer bottles, all the float fly glands, because they're good for acid. We're going to be eating some acid on the road. Do some cooking. Empty milk bottle, cigarette cartons too. Cigarette cartons, those have a very good value to weight ratio. Sell those empty milk bottles. There we go, bring all those. Fill them up at the pump. Next, the Giddy Up Buttercup back leg that we got in the Red Rocket truck stop. That has a good value to weight ratio. Next, gold bars. Extremely good value to weight ratio. Yeah, this is going to be key in how
What?
It's a very important weapon.
What? Go buy?
Yeah, no.
Don't need what?
Are you sure there isn't someone who's
Take it. John, if you're getting hot up there, it's probably a good idea to have the fan on it. I only have it down here trying to help circulate. If it's not circulating enough, then it might be better used in upstairs. We need a poop? Oh, hurry up. We're about to leave. About to leave, Bob. And we will leave off here.